following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
We've been seeing a lot more of the spirits and things lately, and that seems to be quite apt, but it's the timeline also happens to line up with the Archmage being gone, and I can find nothing about what effect happens to the world when there is no current practicing Archmage.
They wouldn't probably want anyone to know about it. It'd be in their libraries, if anything.
So, just bringing to your attention another potential doomsday.
Like literally the biblical apocalypse.
Did I do this one?
No. I think the Archmage's decisions have started us down this path. He's protecting us from something, but because he's gone...
But he knows that this would happen too, so wouldn't him knowing have put something in place to counter...
I mean, that's what I said.
He's a smart man. He, like, every time we've dealt with him, he knows where the ball is.
Well, unfortunately, we don't remember anything from that. So
yeah, for all he could have been like, "Oh, and don't forget, you need to do this."
I mean, unless Skinwalker has some more dreams about, because he was the only one that remembered well enough.
I think he might need to. He might be able to dream walk.
Well, he's in communication with spirits. Are his spirits linked to these spirits? Or is that a different type of spirit? Because people call ghosts a spirit.
Well, I would think he's tied to the spirits of this land because he keeps channeling and using but the spirits we're seeing more of are just the dead who haven't moved on.
But is there a link between... Are these spirits actually linked, or is it just two things with the same name that are actually two completely different?
Well, he could probably ask them. I bet they're probably pissed about all of these
edged visitors. Anyway, yeah. The battery won't last as long as the previous one. I had to only do with what I've got.
It's proprietary technology.
Yeah, I knew I'd never get the battery, but I'd get something.
It was asked for a new one.
I could, and I probably will when we get in contact with them.
It should be okay for now. Thank you.
So, on note of things to do, all those DMV agents that we're concerned about that may stop us from going out and doing things, they're all trapped at my house at the moment.
Oh, is that bad for you? Like, they might discover you're not there?
Oh, they know I'm not there. Oh. I saw Agent 47 and I told them I'd be out there quite happily sitting there watching TV until that stops, but we'll see. Why I'm bringing this up is I've got a location on where Ultra Girl is.
At least we've got a lead on something.
The reason I'm concerned is, what if we're really, really unlucky? And I mean, I know how good our luck is. What if Ultra Girl's been captured? Again. But to add the icing on the cake, what if Miranda's there as well?
Well...
That's why I was more concerned about us going in and doing this job, is because if the DMV agents were hunting this trail, they'd find them and would be there, and I really want to get in there and get Ultra Girl out before they turn up, because if they find her in that form...
I mean, I suppose on the plus side, we could... I'm not going to use that term. We can combine two potential missions into one if they're both
there. I mean, knowing our luck at that, you just know how it is around here. when it rains, it pours. Or snows.
I mean...
Or Storm Soviets.
We've got all that. We've got the nerd murders, we've got missing aliens, and we've got the world possibly ending.
The nerd murders we don't have a link on or a direction with yet.
I'm most worried.
They're also the lesser of...
I'm most worried about the visitors, since there was trace
and the visitors, you got to a point where you...
I ran out of leads to follow. Well, I had to get back to work, but there were signs maybe that they were injured.
And unfortunately, I don't think you'll be able to see these signs under the snow. I know I'm not trying to say my mission's more important than these other ones. I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying it's something we know where they are. I mean, I've got a very good general idea. I know within a block of where they are.
Okay, that's something.
Which is more than we know of the other two. Even the Archmage one, I know that's absolutely on the top of the list.
Actually,
aliens.
I think finding them is probably...
Yeah, but again...
We could at least assume that hopefully the Magisters Council is onto things.
Yeah, but the aliens...
The aliens, I don't think there's anybody who's in their corner, at the moment.
It would be nice to know who was assisting them, if there was anyone assisting them.
Their escort were completely killed. At the moment, they're alone in hostile territory and injured.
But you said how far they... Did you tell us how far
they moved through 2 districts, but the thing that worries me
is... That's a long distance without any assistance.
Yeah, and they came here as ambassadors of goodwill to save us, and they have not been having a positive experience. Perhaps that goodwill might go away.
One has to wonder who did this, because... I mean, there's
Scared.
one thing being a bad guy, but when you live on this planet too, right?
They don't know. No, you know and I know what some of the fanatics we've got. They don't care. They just want to watch the world burn.
They probably want to ransom them off or something like that.
They think they'll probably think that they can get something so they won't become a slave race.
But it just like that was my concern, because they don't have anyone in their court, but we don't know where they are, so we can't immediately go and help them. But they're probably our highest priority for.
Hey, who knows? If we're really lucky, which is pretty unlikely, they might be linked to this whole thing too.
No, see, I could go with 2 of the 3, but that would just be our luck.
But yeah, we might as well go with something that, if you've got a lead on this, we might as well at least try to go with what we've got some information on.
I'm amazed that anyone could take and hold Ultra Girl.
See, I was thinking about that. Now, these mutants that have been captured, and that's what were in the pods, were mutants. That's a lot of mutants that have been captured from the same criminal group. That's what we're assuming, right? They're all from the same criminal group. Who was
They're
that?
only criminals in America. In Saudi Arabia, capturing mutants is actually a civic duty.
They're legitimate businessmen.
So you've got these guys. Well, who do you know that has the technology to stop a mutant from being...
They've got to have some kind of ties to either DMV or military technology.
Okay, so who do we know that has ties to the DMV? That is missing since this criminal institute has started.
Miranda?
No!
She's
the deputy! Remember?
So he might have shuffled some paper and lost
He may have been shuffling stuff across for a while, and now he's doing this.
So he's basically set up a secret, Black Ops organization
I'm
within the DMV.
I'm not saying... I've got no facts. This is all hypothetical.
So who's this deputy you're talking about?
Deputy leader of DMV who recently disappeared.
Oh, Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, yes. I was about to grab the name, but... Yeah, Hawthorne. I know, I'm just throwing things out here which are possibilities, which means that they have... Which is good to have you...
Oh no.
But not good.
Oh no. Anti-mutant technology and evidence of using magic together.
I know.
Maybe that could restrain.
No, they're using magic, remember. This is the crazy part.
No, maybe the combined two could restrain Ultra Girl, because...
All you have to do is grab her by the upper arm.
and then you put a restraint on her and she's done.
So we're...
Those
Then it
collars.
shrinks down and it falls off, then put another one on her.
Well, I don't think you understand.
I don't understand.
Those
That's the
collars.
problem. I don't.
The mutant collars is all you need in the end. The trick is getting it on her, but once it's on her...
So tonight's operation is we go mutant vigilante and go rescue suspected slave mutants. That sounds pretty heroic. I wonder how they'll twist this.
They won't. They're not out like they won't. Actually, they'll find out somehow. That's the other story we need to figure out. Is how they get their stories.
Well, Lana Svelt's an omnicog, so...
Well, I was amazed
She
they
knows
were...
when you are fucking. She knows when you have sex. She knows when you're sleeping with a woman. That's pretty much the only thing she can do.
Is it the only thing she can do?
No, she's not even immune.
That'd be funny. I think that'd be awesome.
Well,
I just like the little Santa jingle with just, it's all sex.
Well, I mean, she was one of the people that was on hand to snap photos of Soviet after she
Hey,
got...
that was because I rolled a 20. Which is not an in-universe excuse, Stephen.
Lana was super happy she got those photos.
So you
She had the best one and expanded into a poster and put on her wall.
It was still a bit blurry, but...
Yeah,
You could see everything.
the concern is that she's sitting there watching it, looking at it, going,
No. You're forgetting who Lana Svelte is. She's sitting there going...
No, she couldn't, because she hates the Russian bitch, and she'll never associate this glorious body being that Russian bitch.
She's not pretty good. She's a mutant, that's why.
Okay, so you've narrowed this down to a block, you think. Where is this?
Where is this block?
Yeah.
I'll tell them where the block is.
Where is the block?
I don't think you used the eidetic memory thing at the
No,
time.
I would have used the eidetic memory thing because I read it.
Oh, I guess that would have...
No,
Yeah,
the thing is, I told you the block beforehand too. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
I remember when we got told about the other warehouse that was close to the one we blew up.
No. The ones that you asked me to
Oh, it
roll
was in the
up.
same area, I think. It was
Yeah.
either Denton or Brixton.
Yeah, Denton or Brixton.
A lot of things happened in Brixton since it became a slum crime area. And people noticed, man, there's a lot of not lighting and no police stations in this area.
Now, I don't remember if I've told you this or not, but you know who Diana is, don't you?
Yeah. I invented her.
I'm talking about these guys.
Oh. Sorry, you were looking at me.
Diana's the
The
cute Asian girl who
the
has
middle arm.
who has the KA.
Yeah, K8. So, Diana Destructo. Oh, sorry, Dr. Diana Destructo.
But Dr. Destructo is a... Oh, she changes her face when she appears on the monitors.
That's his daughter.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh,
So, remember...
Bread?
I don't know. I don't ask too many questions because...
Who wouldn't want all of this?
because of obvious reasons. As I said, remember I told you that I was being told to play the video games from one source, and then being told from Diablo himself to not play the games. But I'm being told from DD to play games and from Diablo not to. And why I was so confused. Well, I understand now.
Does she know who you are?
Really.
is this way Dr.
She knows who all of us are.
Wait, what?
How would she not? It's Kate! Kate's her robot!
True.
Good. This is what I've been trying to tell you, and I only just put it together at... Something bugged me the previous week, and then last night it all came together. It's...
So she's known ever since the thing that made you the big hero was...
Yes, she knows all of it.
But wait, weren't you getting messages before that?
Yes. Kate knew who I was, remember, before that.
Well, that explains how she could be Asian and still have access to enough technology to make a metal arm. If her father's Doctor... Wait, didn't you... You took responsibility for defeating Dr. Destructo, but Dr. Destructo...
Why do you think she laughed so hard when he's the one who hacked Dr. Destructo, just like she fell off her chair laughing?
He knows. She knows.
Oh God, he knows as well. Oh! Why haven't they?
How would he not know? Like,
Well, he does
okay.
seem to know everything.
I'll give you an example. See, I was walking somewhere yesterday, and Diablo lands beside me. I was Xander Magruder. Diablo.
Maybe that's a consequence of, you're the gamer always plugged into... But how did they know about us? They investigated you and found out...
I would assume they know about you guys.
They would have known from that whole.
They'll definitely know after the bunker.
Oh, so Brendan's in hospital, he says?
Dear God.
In hospital.
Sounds like it. Took a fall at heights training. So I'm guessing he failed.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's supposed to be up there, not down there.
No, that's ground.
Yeah.
He's maybe...
No! Slow, controlled descent! Jesus Christ, Brendan, there aren't enough things that are broken on your body already.
Oh, we could have started earlier.
He really is Chief Break Everything.
Not external, internal.
Hopefully not. Are you gonna ask him if he broke everything?
Yes. The guy's just asking if you've broken everything, Chief.
The worst thing is he landed crotch first on some burning hot resin and
Then
he's gonna hate us when he hears this.
It's just...
Well, if he didn't want to hate us, he should have showed up.
Pay attention to the instruction, Brendan. Survive the heights class. Jesus, fuck.
Well, you somehow, because of New Zealand standards, you still passed your heights training, even though you failed to remain at heights.
nothing you can.
Don't worry, we'll patch you up. I've got some hot resin right here. Now, give me your dick. Wait, that's not the thing that's broken.
Too late!
What situation couldn't be remedied with a blast of searing hot resin? Sorry, carry on, everyone. It looks like you're not going to have Chief Breakham's help.
Well, he'd freeze to death in this anyway.
Then I'll see you in hell!
So, yeah, Dr. Destructo. So the problem with why Diablo was so against me playing video games is because he thought I was dating Diana.
Why aren't you?
Wait. So, you're saying that Dr. Destructo doesn't want you dating his daughter, so he said...
Would you want me dating your daughter?
Well...
Yeah, see...
But hero of the people, Santa Magruder,
No.
Ultra Girl, you've been tied to like 3...
Okay, so hero of the people. Why am I the hero of the people? Because Dr. Destructo let us do that stuff to his base and stop the assassination, which is obviously... no.
Now you're just exploiting us.
Yeah, which is...
So eventually, we're assuming we survive the invasions and everything when he makes this public, that's going to hurt.
Wait, so Dr. Destructo has the best intel in the world and knows everything, but he didn't know you weren't dating Diana?
I don't know.
Why
Or is he
wouldn't
trying
he be? She's lovely.
Or is he trying to nip it in the bud before it
Maybe
happens?
I don't even want to know. Just no. Oh, sorry.
Has he
God,
invited?
no. Again. Sorry, it's too early in the morning.
Has he invited you around anywhere and been
No.
polishing guns?
It's not.
What? That's what my dad did.
So it's not date her. It's be on her team. Sorry, I thought it was don't sit here. No, it's sorry. Last night, everything, but
Well, he doesn't want you to be on her
No,
team at the
so-
gaming thing.
no, it's almost like there's something that Empress is wanting after this. Because remember, Empress is going to play the players and get the best players for her team.
Oh, I was assuming it was going to be like a super team or something, so that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, sorry, I've got a lot of things.
There are a group of video game playing alien coming and have to save the world.
I've got a lot of things on my mind at the moment. I'm sorry, guys. It's just everything's sort of.
It's good to know that Dr. Destructo and his daughter both just straight up know who we all are, but have decided not to out us for reasons.
And she seemed really
We're
nice.
too low
No.
tier.
Think about it. How many supervillains do we know that know who we are?
Dr. Destructor?
Yeah, I
Plural?
can't think of anybody else.
Okay, so
Doctors Destructos.
So
Oh, okay.
Megaton doesn't know who we are. Yep, there's Megaton. And what about Uber Rocket?
Wait, what?
Wait, Megaton, does Megaton know who we are? I know Uber Rocket does.
That was your fault.
We went on a magical journey across the rainbow.
That helped
bridge
too.
together.
And also, you were a Nazi traitor collaborator.
Yes.
Twice. You keep doing it. Because you like it.
No, I don't.
So
Stop doing it.
so we're known in both forms by a few people. Well, you may not be,
Yay.
but the
The Stray Magisters Council now know who she is.
Okay.
you're saying
Okay, but the guy who gives you superhero missions on your console,
Doesn't know.
I don't know what he knows and doesn't
we
know. He acts like
he
doesn't
doesn't know. He doesn't know where this base is, which he.
He keeps fishing for.
But
that
again,
one.
that might be him because Jania knows where
These ones back.
Jania knows where the base is.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know where that last one went.
Well, they're a finite commodity, don't lose it.
I assumed there was some connection between you and her because she also, unfortunately I made you look like her in the papers.
Mate, I can't wait to hear that conversation with Jania.
And since the Skinwalker's not going to be here tonight, we need those.
Yeah, it's pretty bang on here. Yeah, so
Well, we got an early start on the day. We can save the day earlier in the day, and then maybe look at trying to help on one of those other missions. And I don't think we'll be able to take George out there.
no, we're I think we're using Soviet power today.
Looks like I can clear a path.
Her ice weaknesses.
But before that,
What?
after you play the intro.
No, I might as well since Brendan's decided to do a flake out.
This was all just cold opening.
It was, yeah. Cold opening.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
like Soviet opening her legs.
It's not as fun when you do it to yourself.
That's why he does it.
Yeah, it robs anybody else of making the joke. It's like Saphira having the money in the bank case.
You're never going to use it, so no one's going to need it. Has he got it at the moment again? Is he?
Why has this started glitching out all of a sudden? Weird. Don't look for secrets related to this. There are none. There never is. Last we left our superhero group, they were just sitting in their basement talking.
What did we last? Oh, that's right. Minute.
Well,
So do we risk going out? It'll probably be light by the time we actually get back into town. And
well, if it keeps snowing like this, it's not going to be very bright with all those clouds.
It might be our only chance.
I think it's pretty clear that we need to avoid Destroyer if she's out there.
We also should try and rescue
Yeah,
Girl and Miranda as quickly as
she's one I'm
possible.
concerned she does know who we are. I don't know why I think that, but
I hope not. I just met her.
Yeah, and we see what she did to that cop.
yeah, but she hasn't done it to us. So
Oh, that's reassuring.
Yeah. No, I think...
At least it was quick.
I don't think you understand how aggressive the police are going to get after one of their own was just murdered and turned into mush in the street. That's going to make things worse for everyone else.
let's just avoid the police, which is quite possible because
Who knows? They might even wander around tasering teenagers.
That was happening before that.
well, we stay away from the roads, which would be obviously clear. If they're clearing roads, using Destroyer to clear the roads, we should be able to see clear paths. We avoid those.
That's a game of cat and mouse.
Okay, I don't know how far can you feel the snow? Do you feel the snow, or do you just sort of move what's around you without even knowing?
I
She
can
doesn't have
manipulate.
perception snow.
I can manipulate what I can see within a couple of miles, but
So you can't perceive through the snow, is what I'm saying.
no. But I can clear the snow by shifting it aside.
It's just more if you could perceive through the snow, you could tell, have a bubble, and know. But you can't do
I
that.
still
So
have to be able to see what I'm looking at. I can't just feel it. It's especially like there's too much of it.
so it's just you got the same perception as us with it then.
Pretty, as far as just seeing goes, yes.
All right. Let's.
So Soviet can probably carry you on her ice disc, and I will just have to fly, I guess, and not use my flyer form, otherwise I'll be too visible.
Yeah.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.